In today's video, we are going to discuss the protein absorption myth. So let's get started. There is debate over how much protein the body can absorb. It's just not as simple as chewing up the food, having it mixed with your stomach acids. Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's Christine with Gauge Girl Training, an online meal planning and coaching service. I'm a food scientist and chemical engineer, and in today's video, we are going to discuss the protein absorption myth. So let's get started. So there is debate over how much protein the body can absorb. And there are published studies suggesting that this value is at only 30 grams of protein per meal. This was based off of a study that indicated 30 grams of protein compared to 90 grams of protein in a given day would stimulate the same amount of muscle protein synthesis. Now, unfortunately, both the values are substantially lower than what one would need in a day to support lean muscle growth, and especially for those who are weight training. So this is definitely not a solid study to make this type of conclusion from. Now, there was another study where 80% of the daily protein consumption was compared to consuming it all in one meal versus consuming it in 4 to 5 meals throughout the day. And what was found was that protein absorption actually increased in elderly women when they consumed it all in one meal compared to having it throughout multiple meals in a day. So when they repeated this study in young women, they found that there was no difference between consuming all of the protein in one meal versus eating it 4 to 5 times a day. So one thing that we have to keep in mind is that protein digestion is far more complex than what most can truly comprehend. So what I mean by this is that the human body is able to be far more adaptable than what you realize, and the body is not going to forfeit its ability to absorb nutrients from a given meal if those nutrients are made available to the body. You have to remember that we have evolved from being hunters and gatherers. There would have been times that you would have probably only ate one meal in a day, if at all. So that whole feast or famine was a very legitimate, real thing. The body is not going to forfeit the ability to absorb vital nutrients that are essential to human function. So it's just not as simple as chewing up the food, having it mixed with your stomach acids, and being absorbed through the walls of the small intestine to deliver the nutrients into the bloodstream. Again, the residence time of your protein that you've consumed in your small intestines is controlled hormonally, and that is going to slow down the rate of gastric emptying. So this enables your body to absorb nutrients due to a slower rate of intestinal contractions. That's how it technically works. But the goal is to hit your daily protein intake with the meal timing that is most practical for your lifestyle. The average healthy adult is going to have an unlimited ability to absorb all of the protein that you need on a practical level. The body, again, has an unlimited ability to absorb amino acids. So what does this mean for you? Adapt your body to the lifestyle that makes sense for you. If it makes sense for you to eat 3 meals a day, eat 3 meals a day and hit your macros. If you want to eat 6, 7 meals a day, go ahead and do that. If you want to eat 1 big meal a day, you can do that. You are going to be fine. Hormonally, your body has you covered. The human body is extremely adaptable and is not going to forfeit essential nutrients. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.